Hustle TV, I'm here with my man Reggie. Before we get to him, let me tell you something. The streets is on fire. I mean fire with this brother's mixtape. It's going hard in the paint. And if you ain't got it, my man, we gonna come for you. Man, what's going on, brother?
Chillin'. What's up with you?
You good?
Yeah.
Man. Man, right now, your music is going hot in the streets. What's up with that?
I just be doing what I do, man. You know what I mean? Go in the studio, go in the booth, knock it out, lay it down, get it out there like it's crack. You feel me?
Man, how many hours do you put into one song?
Writing it or recording?
Right.
Anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. Because I might write like 5 songs for one track.
Right.
And I'm going to go through them 5 and pick whichever one match the beat the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how do you pick your beats? Uh-oh. That's not a trick question, bro.
If they coming from my man Dynamite, it's easy because me and him like on the same like wavelength. Usually he make what I would make if I could produce.
Right.
But if it's coming from a producer that I don't know, then it's a whole different process. It's something like where I gotta sit down for maybe like 20 to 25 minutes, listen to about 30 to 40 beats, then just pick the 5 I like, then take them 5, play them for a while, and see what hit me.
Now, how do you pick your producers? I mean, there's producers all over the planet. You got the guys who's on Reasons, you got the guys who's on NPCs, you got the guys who's on this and that. How do you pick producers?
Whoever comes to me, whoever holler at me on Twitter or Facebook, whoever say I got some beats, I listen to them. Like I did one of the Blog Talk internet radio shows. Like a kid named Profound sent me like 20 beats.
Is that right?
And I thought he was using an MP or like a chord.
Right.
He told me that he used Reason to make his beats, and he sound nothing like Reason. So I'm not bougie when it comes to producers.
Oh, okay.
Anything that not, I'ma spit on it.
Producers, he's right here, and if you got some heat for him, I'm telling you, this kid right here about to blow, and he'll make your beat seem like it's Dr. Dre's beat. I mean, how long you been in this game, brother?
About 5, 6 years.
5, 6 years.
5, 6 years.
And right now you considered a veteran. Everybody's anticipating your album release. We on fire. I got the call from Mike. He was like, man, do you know about Reggie? I'm like, yeah, I know about him. He goes, no, actually go to the internet and Google him. So I did. I got the information from Kara. She was like, he's good. Don't play around and look at his bio. I waited a little bit. I went online and checked you out. I'm like, oh my God, you sick. So when you come to your performance, how much time do you put into your routine?
That's something like no time really. Like what I like to do, I like to find out where I'm performing at.
Right.
I like to go to the venue, kind of like sniff the venue out. You know what I mean? See what type of crowd. See like if it's a eclectic crowd, if it's a gangster crowd, if it's a bougie, if it's one of them artsy type crowd. I like to see what type of crowd it is.
Right.
And I got different sets of music in different ways. I break the beats down pertaining to what type of audience is gonna be watching me while I'm on stage.
Oh, so you're not just a one set dude then?
Nah, man. Nah.
Okay.
I did like one time like it's this spot in Philly called the 923 Club.
Okay.
And like that's more like a spoken word type crowd. So I met with like the band members, and instead of me having drums hitting, like my whole set was like acoustic guitar and cats playing the piano.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like so I switch it up. You know
wow. Okay, now do you ever like overdub your songs, or do you just do it flat out with the instrumental?
No, I overdub them sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes, like I don't be listening for that, so I tell the engineer like, when I'm in the booth, I'm not listening to how it sounds, so I need somebody I trust to tell me if, overdub that or do that part over, because I'm not listening. I'm just getting it out. So sometimes I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Who do you want to collab with? Uh-oh.
Man. J. Cole,
Truth.
Nas,
Truth.
the dude from where is he from? I think he's from J-Rock.
Oh,
J-Rock.
what? He from the hometown.
Him,
Jay.
The dude Kendrick Lamar, I think that's a Kendrick Lamar.
He's from Compton, yep.
I definitely want to collaborate with Marsha Ambrosius. I kind of got a thing for her, for real, you know what I mean? Like, even when she was kind of, you know what I mean?
There you go.
Poetry days, you feel me? Like,
I'm checking you out, baby.
Yeah.
I'm looking for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, okay. What about any old school cats? Like, you know, let's go back to try to pull Doc out the booth a little bit. What about Snoop or somebody?
Oh, man, I got this song on my mixtape, man. It's called I Get High.
Uh-oh.
Where my man Dynamite sampled the styles, the same beat Styles P and Swiss sampled back in the day, and we flipped it a different way.
Right.
And I actually wrote that song for if Snoop was to actually rhyme it.
Oh.
You feel me? So you definitely got to check that out. I want to get him on a remix to that song for real.
Hey, let's make that pop, man. We on West Coast. We in the back of his house right now, knocking on the front door, trying to get it in. You know, I think it's a wonderful thing, man. You are. Like I said, you about to pop. You got a video. You did the video.
Yeah.
How come I wasn't invited, man? It's
I don't
okay,
know, man. Talk to Kara.
Next one,
You know what I mean?
Kara.
Talk to Kara.
Next one, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I can see you in Hollywood doing things, man. You ever thought about acting or anything like that?
A lot of people mention it to me, but I never really thought about it. But I guess I'm gonna have to now. You know what I mean? You got people with money coming at you saying you should act. I'm gonna take notice and I'm gonna listen.
You should act.
Because I'm trying to cash them checks, you feel me?
Them checks, you don't want. It's cool when they come, but when they stop, you're like, hey, any more checks coming in, man?
Hey,
mama, I get a loan in this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's a wonderful song. It's called "I'm Not Doing That." Give me some basics about that.
the basics of I'm not doing that. Crazy. You know, like I moved out to Cali, like in the end of 06, early 07.
All right.
So I go back to be more about 2, 3, 4 times a year. So
Okay.
And I went back there like January of 08, and I went to the club, like this spot called the Red Maple. That's my favorite spot back there, and I'm seeing like, man, like dudes had on jeans that was like, I mean, so tight you could see their hairs.
Cabaret kind of
stuff. I'm like, damn. Then like a couple days later, I listened to the radio, and I'm just hearing like the way everybody rhyming. Like there was no rhyme pattern, no content, no substance. It was just bubble gum. So I'm like, you know what? Wrote some songs, wrote a couple lyrics down. I'm like, all right, I don't really want this nobody. But then I spit the song from my man, and he was like, nah, you got to do that.
Yeah.
So I did so that song basically came from me being fed up with the radio, fed up with guys dressing like women.
Oh.
And then I guess the third verse would just be on some regular MC stuff where I'm just going in lyrically, but just letting everybody know, don't expect me to come out with a ringtone rap purposely. If one of my songs get turned into a ringtone, somebody else did it. Don't expect to see me in no blue tight jeans with some orange, green, pink, and black Air Force Ones.
Wow.
And a shirt that looked like I'm Richard Simmons. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna happen. You know what I mean? So that's where that song came from.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Twitter is Twitter at Worldwide Reg. Facebook /Reggie Webb. YouTube is Reggie Webb TV.
You going all up? Yeah, you come after me too, the TV?
And ReggieWebb.com coming soon.
Okay. Man, brother, it's been a pleasure talking with you, man. And your movement is moving.
Appreciate that.
Tweet me, man, so we can stay in contact. We can go hard in the paint. I'm telling you, you're going to be on billboards soon. You're going to be on bus stops. People behind you is gangster. I ain't talking about gangsters as kids. I'm talking about gangster in business. And if you have any shots out, man, that's dope. If you have shots out, man, give it to the camera.
Yeah. Let me shout out my man Dynamite. We're back and be more doing this thing. Dynamite, I love you. If it wasn't for you, Jump Shot wouldn't be going there, baby. Shout out to Florida from Strictly Hip Hop 88.9. Shout out to my man GS. Shout out to my label Top Shelf. Shout out to You Can Fly. And shout out to the whole IE, whole state of California. And shout out to my hometown B-More, Reggie Webb.
You heard what he said. Reggie Webb's in the building, Hustle TV, and we are out. Bye, y'all. What?
What?